Hi, Bashar.
And good day to you.
It's nice to see and hear you again.
We are excited to interact with all of you.
Well, I have a question about Ascension, so it's pretty appropriate.
All right. Thank you for the synchronicity.
Yes. Well, I think I'm going to reformulate my question because of all the different things you were just saying. It's kind of appropriate.
All right.
The process of ascension that we're all hearing about right now.
Yes.
Is there certain energies that are coming through from another area outside of our existence and on this planet that are directly affecting us at a cellular level?
Yes.
And our DNA level?
Yes.
Okay, and is this creating this change of cells in our body is happening, and is it happening to everybody, even those people who maybe are not quite ready for it?
At different rates, to some degree, yes. Although some of the transformations in certain individuals will not be sufficient to take them to the same places that it will take other individuals. But everyone will ultimately fall into the proper slot of the vibration that is representative of what they are giving off.
So for those people we are all going through an ascension process right now. Some of us are maybe midway or at different stages or levels of ascension.
You're all proceeding at your own rates, and yet together you're all moving up. But various individuals may resist it, and may in that sense then, by creating a certain vibration within themselves, through this process of resonance or harmonic vibration, will simply determine for themselves what area, what reality they wish to remain in. And others will go on to other kinds of realities, and then the two will never see each other again.
That's exactly what I wanted to ask about.
Yes.
What will happen
living
here on this planet?
You will think your world is changing. You will simply start to interact only with the people that start to resonate at the same vibration. You will simply wonder what happened to all the other people. You've never seen them again. They will simply have shifted themselves to other dimensionalities, but you may not necessarily intellectually know that. You may just think you're not running into them anymore. But you will actually be walking in different dimensions and simply will not have the capability of running into each other anymore.
Is this going to be happening quite quickly within the next 5 years or 2 years?
It will accelerate greatly in your 1993 and will continue all the way up through your year 2000, yes. By 2011, 2013, the reality will be completely defined.
It's kind of mind-boggling.
That's the point. Your mind is supposed to be boggled so it doesn't get in the way.
Well, I'm very excited about this meditation you're going to give us.
So are we.
Yes. Well, to move on to one more question. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is it accurate to say that the Earth and our whole solar system are going to pass through a photon belt or some kind of an energy belt?
The concept of the photon belt is accurate in the following way. As you go through this dimensional shift, which is what you are doing, as you accelerate, like anything that changes from one energy state to another energy state, you give off extra energy, a flash of electromagnetic light. That is the photon belt. It is the threshold, the barrier, in a sense, not only through which you are passing, but which you are actually creating with the collective consciousness in its transformational state. You are being bathed in your own light. How you use that light will be determined, how you experience that light will be determined by the vibration you choose to exist upon. You will either let that energy through you in a positive way or a negative way, depending upon where you're at. It is a real phenomena, but the photon belt is not so much something that is there that you are passing through as much as it is actually the energy or flash of electromagnetic light that represents the threshold that you yourselves are in terms of the shift you are making. You understand?
Okay, that's a little different, and I can understand that. This was an article that was being passed around by Photon.
We understand.
That
it has simply been to some degree misinterpreted a little bit, or simply it is being translated in a way that makes sense to certain individuals on a certain level, but this is another way to look at it. Both are correct to some degree depending upon the perspective that you come from. You understand?
His seemed a little drastic as
we
far
understand.
as... the Earth may be going through 5 days of darkness or 5 days of
There will be
light.
some individuals who will experience very, 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 very extreme dark nights of the soul. It is not physiological darkness, it is spiritual darkness.
I see.
You understand?
Yes.
Thank
That
you.
makes more sense.
Thank you. It will simply be the formlessness that we originally talked about. If you find yourself going through that, trust that there is a light at the other end of that tunnel. All right?
Okay.
That
Thank
trust
you.
will get you through.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Sharing.